As the early morning sunlight filters through the leaves, birds chirp throughout the forest. Mr. Howe and his tree sawing team are preparing for an exciting day of work. The saws, ropes, and trailers are ready. Today, they will saw and pull long blocks of trees out of the deep forest to be processed. Mr. Howe's sawing team consists of experienced teammates, Mr. Sun, Mr. Tin, and Mr. Fat, each with a separate role. They prepare to divide into small groups, one in charge of operating the machine, one in charge of driving the trailer, and one in charge of sawing trees. Their solidarity is an important factor for the workday to go smoothly. After a quick meeting, the team moves deep into the forest to find the trees to saw. Sunlight shines through the gaps in the leaves, creating a shimmering scene. The guys took the opportunity to tell a few funny stories to relieve tension, and at the same time discuss strategies for cutting trees effectively and safely. After finding the target tree, Mr. Howe and his teammates started sawing the long trunk. The sound of the chainsaw echoed loudly, blending with the chirping of birds in the distance. Mr. Fat operated the chainsaw professionally, cutting the trunk of the tree precisely, while the other teammates stood around to keep watch and prepare support tools. After finishing sawing the tree, the team prepared the rope and the trailer for transport. Mr. Tin, the best at tree pulling techniques, stood up to guide his teammates to hook the rope and tie it securely. This job required meticulousness to ensure safety when pulling the tree out of the deep forest. In the deep forest, the path was not smooth. Their trailer sometimes had to go through tree roots and crevices, requiring the driver to be very careful. The brothers had to push and pull together, overcoming difficult roads. They joked that this job not only required strength but also iron will. Despite the hard work, the members remained optimistic and kept telling funny stories. Mr. Sun shared about the times he was misunderstood when working away from home, making the whole team laugh. Laughter made the working atmosphere lighter and closer. Every time they took a break between stages, the brothers took the opportunity to enjoy the fresh air of the deep forest. They sat under the shade of a large tree, looked around and listened to the sound of a nearby stream. The green forest scene made them feel that their work was more meaningful, because they understood that nature needed to be protected. When a block of wood was too long and heavy, the team had to work together to pull it over a steep slope. Everyone tried their best, shouting 1, 2, 3 to pull the tree up. Their solidarity and unity were the decisive factors that helped the work go smoothly. A wide stretch of road opened up, the sunlight illuminated the entire area, creating a beautiful scene. The whole team stopped to rest and admire the surrounding landscape. Mr. Houck came up with the idea of taking a souvenir photo, capturing the moment of beautiful nature and close camaraderie. A wide stretch of road opened up, the sunlight illuminated the entire area, creating a beautiful scene. The team stopped to rest and admire the surrounding landscape. Mr. Houck came up with the idea of taking a souvenir photo, capturing the beautiful natural moment and the close camaraderie. During the break, Mr. Houck shared his experiences with the younger members of the team. He talked about how to saw trees safely, how to identify suitable target trees, and even small tips to make the work less strenuous. These practical lessons are extremely valuable for the younger generation of the team. After the break, the team returned to their work. They continued to look for other trees that needed sawing and pulling. The sound of the saw echoed again, blending into the quiet space of the forest. Everyone was highly focused, ensuring the work was carried out safely and effectively. Suddenly, a small squirrel ran by, making the whole team laugh. They joked that nature was also curious about their work. For the members, these moments helped them feel closer to nature and love their work more. Each member of the team is a close friend of each other. They share the joys and sorrows in life and together overcome all difficulties at work. Solidarity and mutual support are factors that help them maintain their spirit during tiring working days. After a long day of work, the team pulled the blocks of wood out of the forest. Everyone was exhausted, but their faces were radiant. The job was completed smoothly, and they had overcome all difficulties. The whole team smiled with satisfaction, because they knew they had done well. On the way back, the team stopped to admire their achievements. Large blocks of wood were neatly stacked at the edge of the forest, ready to be processed. For them, this was proof of a meaningful day's work. The whole team turned back to look at the deep forest one more time before leaving. Although this was only a small part of their daily work, they always felt attached to and loved this forest. Nature was not only a workplace but also a companion to them. After a hard day's work, the team returned home to their families. They told their loved ones interesting stories about the day, about the deep forest, about their work, and about the hearty laughter. Their families were always proud of what they had done. Although today was a long and tiring day, everyone was looking forward to tomorrow, a new journey, new trees, and new joys at work. For Mr. Howe and his teammates, every working day is a valuable experience, and they are always ready to continue contributing to nature and green living.